negotiator Ryosei Akazawa is set out for Washington this week. He aims to press for swift implementation of the auto tariff deal. Under the deal, U.S. tariffs on Japanese cars will fall from 27.5% to 15%, with other goods also seeing cuts from 25% to 15%. Akazawa insists Tokyo needs to executive order from President Donald Trump to formalize the cuts and avoid stacking multiple tariffs. Meanwhile, South Korea has pledged large-scale support to help companies cope with higher U.S. tariffs. The government launched a task force to roll out relief measures and support new export markets. Financial backing will also boost tech sectors like AI and semiconductors under a $350 billion investment framework. Let's listen into what South Korea's finance minister had to say.
예전에 비해 기업 부담이 늘어난 것은 사실입니다. 정부는 현장을 직접 찾아 기업과 늘 소통하면서 피해 최소화하기 위한 방안을 계속 마련하겠습니다. 또한 조선을 포함한 3,500억 불 규모의 전략 산업 협력 패키지가 우리 기업들에게 새로운 사업 기회가 될 수 있도록 최선의 노력을 다하겠습니다.
And in Brazil, officials say the government will not retaliate immediately against steep U.S. tariffs. Instead, it will roll out a domestic relief package with export financing and credit lines to protect affected industries. Now we're joined by Dr. Satoru Nagao. He's a fellow at Hudson Institute, joins us live from Tokyo, Japan. Thank you, Dr. Satoru, for joining us today. Good to see you. Now, how crucial is Japan's push for the swift implementation of the auto tariff deal with the U.S., and what impact could the eventual tariff cuts have on Japan's automotive industry?
Indeed, this is a big impact. Japan and the United States has already agreed about the tariff, but that agreement lacked when will the U.S. start to impose. That is a mistake, I believe, but at the same time uncertain. So most of the tariff will start in the August 7th. But about the car, uncertain when, simply we do not know. So that's why we need to decide when. Currently, the tariff imposing to the car export from Japan to United States is 27.5%. So it will be 15%. Japan's wish is as soon as possible, of course. But when is uncertain. So that's why we need to negotiate when. That's the current situation. So he need to go to the United States and negotiate. Still negotiate hasn't completed because when is the matter. Well,
yes.
That's the situation.
And now, what challenges do you foresee in the U.S. achieving a quick resolution, especially with ongoing trade tensions with other countries?
Indeed, this is uncertain because they are too busy. They are dealing with many tariff-related matters at the same time, but number of the officials who can decide, who can control it is very limited. So they are working very hard, but at the same time, but this amount of the work is very big. So that's why this is a big problem. Indeed, when is uncertain now.
And now, Dr. Satoru, looking at South Korea and U.S., given the increasing focus on AI as well as semiconductors, could this initiative lead to closer economic ties between South Korea and the U.S.?
Of course it will. And the AI is key to the future industry because AI is related with the brain. In the human body, which part is most influential? Of course, this is brain. So that's why the brain-related technology will change many other industries at the same time and most influential. So that's why the U.S. and South Korea cooperate each other is important. Of course, U.S. and Japan should cooperate. U.S. and India should cooperate. So that is very important area. So we should cooperate and enhance and improve something good. But at the same time, anyway, the currently U.S. government has hard work, very tough work, because the amount of the work is big they need to deal with. So that's why when it will solve, it is uncertain.
Thank you, Dr. Satoru Nagao.